What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day, the postseason edition. We're going to kick it off with some honorable mentions. First, I have Abner Uribe for this dirty slider, and next, Jeff Hoffman for these painted fastballs. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day yesterday at number 5, Roki Sasaki for these dragon forks. 400 and something RPMs and 600 RPMs. These things are butterflies flying to the plate. Filthy stuff from Roki. And this was good Roki yesterday. I like it. Like, give him these chances. He's going to have to come in the clutch at some point again.
Yeah, and I mean, it almost didn't feel like it. The game felt like a little out of reach, but like this was clutch.
Right.
You give up one base runner, then the next batter could tie the game.
You know, I'm with you on that because it didn't feel like a high-pressure situation, but as a pitcher, every time you're out there, it's pretty high pressure in a 2-run game. Yeah, I'm with you. At number 4, Mad Max Scherzer.
Yep.
For these curveballs and sliders. He had 5 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs on 3 hits, and he was actually amazing yesterday, both on the mound and with his antics, because check this out pregame. My man doesn't just warm up, he summons freaking demons. I mean, what is up with this dude? He just pushes his third base coach out of the way in the dugout. He tells Schneider to go back from whence he came, and everybody loves it. Like, people want to see this out of Max Scherzer. They interviewed John Schneider after the game, and he loved it too. He's been waiting for this all year.
That's why he's going to the Hall of Fame. I've been waiting for that all year. For Max to yell at me. You kind of relive every conversation I've had with him over the course of the year. Trusted him to make pitches. You know, it's not fake. That's the thing. It's not fake. You know, he has this Mad Max persona, but he backed it up tonight. So it was, you know, the infielders had a good laugh too out there, and he got the job done.
At number 3, Blake Treinen for these sweepers. These things were absolutely filthy. This looks like prime Blake Treinen. We've been waiting for this because if Blake Treinen's pitching like this, oh my God.
It starts to get unfair.
It is literally unfair. And this is what Blake Treinen can do. At number 2, the sex god, Tyler Glasnow. Picture on my wall over here, hair flowing. Get this heater, and here's a home plate view of it. This just isn't fair. Shadows and stuff, like, he's hard enough to hit when there are no shadows. Dude's 6'8" with ridiculous extension. He also had these hammer curveballs, wicked sliders. At one point in this game, he had 6 consecutive outs via strikeouts. He had 8 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 3 hits on only 1 run. Here's an overlay of his heater and curveball, and you can see why this, even without the shadows, is really tough on hitters. And at number 1, Jacob Misiorowski's ridiculous stuff yesterday. Yes, the Miz was on one. Check out this 96-mile-an-hour slider and that movement. Yes, this is 96 miles an hour on a slider. He also had this 90-mile-an-hour curveball that nearly hits Edman on this swing. Here's a home plate view of a 90-mile-an-hour curveball. How do you even pick this stuff up when there's shadows, Will? This is impossible. Even without shadows, Miz was freaking dominant. Here's some overlays. First, here's a 102-mile-an-hour heater and a 96-mile-an-hour slider. We are living in fantasy land right now. These are just absurd, and when you combine them, screw that. Here's a 102-mile-an-hour fastball with a 90-mile-an-hour curveball. They tunnel. You swing it what you think's a heater, and it's a curveball that almost hits you. And then lastly, look how he massacres my boy here. Shohei Ohtani has no chance. 101-mile-an-hour elevated heater, 88-mile-an-hour curveball. Good freaking luck. He topped out at 102.5 miles an hour, and he picked up a Dolly Parton in relief with 9 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 1 earned run on 3 hits. Just absolutely disgusting stuff from Misiorowski. They didn't win, but I feel this sets him up for next year, just confidence-wise. This was a tour de force by Jacob Misiorowski. Now to Ninja Notes, Luis Castillo was not so good yesterday. I expected him to come up bigger than this. Did not have it. And lastly, Will, what do you think about the Brewers' chances here? Sorry.
They're not great, Ninja.
They're not great.
Just a bit outside. Ninja, all I'll say is that I am a Red Sox fan, and never forget 2004. So it's possible. This is where legends are born, Ninja. Brewers in 7.
So to win this series, Will, they have to beat Shohei Ohtani, Blake Snell, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Tyler Glasnow in a row. If they do this, we're off the air. We're done.
I'll hang them up.
I mean, I'm hanging them up too. If they can beat those 4 pitchers, John Smoltz told Ben Verlander that the Dodgers pitching staff right now is better than the Braves pitching staff in their heyday. Not over the long run, but over a playoff series. And I think he's talking about just pure stuff. Like in the postseason, this is what plays. And I can't argue with him. And you're talking about 3 first ballot Hall of Famers.
Ninja, the dime of the day goes to the 9-hitter Andres Jimenez for coming up huge again. He pulled out the shillelagh, or in Venezuela they call it the tobara. And for the second day in a row, he came up in the top of the 3rd with a man on second, no outs, and losing, and spanked a homer that ignited the Jays lineup and led them to a blowout in Seattle. Jimenez just coming up absolutely huge in this series. And the little guy putting another big one out, and that's the dime.
And now my pitching ninja moment of Zen. It's the cutest timeout in baseball history.
Just talk at the curve. I mean, they're so good. He's got him thinking. He's got him.
My picks of the day today, I'm going to start out with Shohei Ohtani for 6 Ks or more. Take the Brewers under 3.5 runs. And take Shohei for 2 or more total bases. And then I'm going to add in my 30% profit boost. Boost my profits by 30%. What would your picks of the day be?